Bugatti was derived in the search for an element that would clearly indicate this can only be a Bugatti and be unique in the automotive world.
It's very important that the car works extremely well on all weather conditions because, of course, if it's comparable to other cars, it's no longer a Bugatti.
3 brands, 3 philosophies. Only one will survive the next decade. Bugatti, owned by Rimac, the electric king who wants to bury the gasoline engine forever. Pagani, the Italian artist, building $3 million sculptures with V12 engines that politicians want banned. And Koenigsegg, the Swedish madman who just told the world that electric cars are like robots. These 3 companies make the rarest, most expensive, most powerful machines on Earth. A single car from any of them costs more than most luxury homes. Their owners are billionaires, royalty, oil tycoons, and the occasional Formula One legend. But the world is changing fast. Governments are banning combustion engines. Electric cars are taking over every category. Climate regulations are tightening every single year.
The headlines about electric cars have been gloomy lately.
The company is shifting its EV strategy.
And by 2030, the hypercar industry will look completely different than it does today. One of these 3 brands will dominate the new era. One will adapt and survive, but lose what made it special. And one might not even exist anymore. Today, we are going to break down each of these legendary brands, their history, their technology, their secrets, their biggest threats. And finally, we will reveal which one is going to win the war for the future of hypercars. Stick with me till the end, because the answer will shock you, and it's not who you think. Welcome back to Stars of America. Let's get into it. Bugatti, the sleeping giant. Let's start with the most legendary name on this list, Bugatti. For over 100 years, the name Bugatti has meant one thing: the fastest, most luxurious cars money could buy. The brand was founded in 1909 by Ettore Bugatti, an Italian-born engineer working in France. His cars dominated racing in the 1920s and 1930s. They won Le Mans, they set world records, and they became symbols of European royalty and wealth. But Bugatti also has a tragic history. The brand collapsed after World War II, and for almost 40 years, it was dead. Just a memory, a name in old car magazines. Then in 1998, Volkswagen bought the rights to the Bugatti name. They poured billions of dollars into reviving the brand. The result was the legendary Veyron in 2005, the first production car to break 250 miles per hour. Then came the Chiron in 2016, even faster, even more powerful, with a 420 mile per hour version called the Chiron Supersport. For 2 decades under Volkswagen, Bugatti was untouchable. Each car cost between $3 and $6 million. Each one was hand-built. Each one was a status symbol that only celebrities, royalty, and oil sheiks could afford. But in 2021, everything changed. Volkswagen announced it was selling Bugatti, not to a German rival, not to a luxury group like LVMH. They sold it to a 33-year-old Croatian electric car genius named Mate Rimac. Rimac is a name most people had never heard of. He started his company in his garage at age 19, building electric BMW conversions. Within 10 years, his company, Rimac Automobili, had become the most advanced electric hypercar maker in the world. Their flagship car, the Rimac Nevra, makes 1,900 horsepower from 4 electric motors and accelerates from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. So why did Volkswagen sell one of the most prestigious automotive brands in history to this young Croatian outsider? Because Volkswagen knew something the public didn't. The future of cars is electric, and Volkswagen didn't want to spend billions trying to convert Bugatti, a brand built entirely around screaming combustion engines, into an electric company. So they handed it over to someone who already knew how. Mate Rimac now runs Bugatti, and his vision is clear. He wants to slowly, carefully transition Bugatti from gasoline to hybrid and eventually to fully electric. In 2024, Bugatti revealed his first creation as the new boss, the Bugatti Tourbillon. The Tourbillon is a masterpiece. It has a 16-cylinder engine, the only V16 in the world, combined with 3 electric motors. Total power output, 1,800 horsepower. Top speed, over 270 miles per hour. Price tag, $4 million. Production limit, only 250 cars in total. And here's the part that nobody is talking about. Mate Rimac himself called the Tourbillon, quote, the last great combustion Bugatti. After this car, the brand is going fully electric. Read that again. After 250 tourbillons are built.
Today is the powertrain system and dive deep into the hybrid and combustion engine of this car.
Every Bugatti from then on will be powered by batteries. No more V8S, no more V12S, no more V16S. The screaming engines that defined Bugatti for over a century will be silenced forever. But here's where things get complicated. Bugatti customers don't want electric cars. Look at Rimac's own brand, the Nevera. It is technically the fastest accelerating production car ever built. It is more advanced than any Ferrari or Lamborghini. And yet, only 150 Neveras were ever made. And as of 2026, dozens are still unsold. The richest people in the world don't buy hypercars for performance numbers. They buy them for emotion, for sound, for drama, for the way the engine roars when they press the throttle. An electric Bugatti might be technically perfect, but it might also be technically dead. A car without a soul. This is the gamble Mate Rimac is making. He is betting that within 10 years, even the wealthiest collectors will accept silent electric hypercars. And if he's wrong, Bugatti, the most legendary name in the entire automotive world, could fade into irrelevance under his leadership. Mate Rimac built his first electric car in his garage at age 19. Now, at age 36, he holds the keys to a brand that defined gasoline luxury for over 100 years. The question is, will he kill Bugatti's soul to save its future? Bugatti has the money, it has the heritage, it has Volkswagen's billions and Rimac's genius, but it doesn't have what our next contender has: pure, untouchable artistry. Pagani, the Italian artist. Now we move from German engineering to Italian obsession, from corporate billions to a single man's dream. Horacio Pagani didn't want to build a car company. He wanted to build sculptures that happened to drive at 250 miles per hour. Horacio's story is one of the most inspiring in the entire automotive industry. He was born in Argentina in 1955 in a small town called Casilda. As a child, he was obsessed with two things: cars and art. By age 12, he was sketching detailed designs of imaginary supercars in his school notebooks. But Argentina in the 1970s was not a place where dreams came easily. The country was unstable. The economy was collapsing. Horacio knew that if he wanted to build cars, he had to leave. So in 1983, at age 28, Horacio Pagani moved to Italy with his wife and almost no money. He had one mission: work for Lamborghini. He was hired as a junior engineer. And almost immediately, he started causing problems. Why? Because Horacio Pagani was obsessed with a brand new material called carbon fiber. He believed it was the future of supercars. He kept pushing Lamborghini executives to invest in carbon fiber technology. Their response? They laughed at him. Lamborghini executives told Horacio that carbon fiber was, quote, a stupid plastic. They said it would never replace metal. They said no serious automaker would ever build cars out of it. And eventually they fired him for being too obsessed with this so-called toy material. Today, every single hypercar in the world, including Lamborghini's own Aventador and Revuelto, is built primarily from carbon fiber. Horacio Pagani didn't just prove them wrong. He built an entire empire on the material they laughed at. In 1992, Horacio founded his own company, Pagani Automobili. He had no investors, no corporate backing, just a small workshop in San Cesario sul Panaro.
So the Asia-Pacific market has been, since the early 2000s, a key market for Pagani Automobili.
A tiny town in northern Italy. His first car, the Zonda, took 7 years to develop. It debuted in 1999. The Zonda changed everything. It looked like a spaceship, it sounded like an opera, and it was made almost entirely from carbon fiber. Critics called it the most beautiful supercar ever built. Within months, Hollywood stars and royal families were lining up to buy one. That was just the beginning. After the Zonda came the Huayra in 2011, then the Huayra BC, then the Huayra Roadster. Each model more extreme, more expensive, more exclusive than the last. Today, Pagani's flagship is the Utopia. Launched in 2022, the Utopia costs $3.4 million. Then there's the Huayra R Evo, a track-only beast that costs over $3.5 million. and every single car is hand-built by master craftsmen in Italy. Each Pagani takes between 6 and 12 months to build. The interior is sewn by hand. The engine bay is polished like a piece of jewelry. Even the bolts are custom-made and individually engraved with the Pagani logo. Pagani only produces around 50 cars per year. That's it, 50. To put that in perspective, Toyota builds more Corollas in 20 minutes than Pagani builds in an entire year. And here's where Pagani is fundamentally different from every other hypercar maker. They still use V12 engines. Big, naturally aspirated 12-cylinder engines built by Mercedes-AMG, hand-tuned for Pagani. No hybrid, no electric, no turbocharger boost, just pure, raw, mechanical fury. Horacio Pagani has publicly said he will never make an electric car as long as he is alive. For him, the soul of a hypercar is the engine. Take away the engine, and you take away the art. But that is also Pagani's biggest problem. The European Union has officially announced that all combustion engine cars will be banned from sale starting in 2035. France, Germany, the UK, and dozens of other countries are following the same plan. Pagani's entire identity is built around the V12 engine. The sound, the fury, the drama. If the law forces them to abandon V12 and switch to hybrid or electric, the brand will lose what makes it special. It will become just another expensive electric supercar competing with Tesla, Lucid, Porsche, and dozens of other companies. There are also other problems. Younger billionaires, the new generation of crypto millionaires, tech founders, and influencers. They want technology. They want big touch screens. They want autonomous driving features. They want connectivity, apps, software updates. Pagani refuses to add any of it. Walk into a brand new $3 million Pagani Utopia and you'll find a manual gearbox. Analog gauges, almost no screens. Horacio believes a hypercar should make you feel something, not just transport you efficiently. It's a beautiful philosophy. But is it a sustainable business model in 2030? Horacio Pagani is now 71 years old. His son, Christopher Pagani, is being trained to take over. But the question hangs over the company when Horacio is no longer there. Can his vision survive? Can a small Italian workshop, hand-building V12 sculptures, compete with massive global automakers pouring billions into electric technology? Pagani has the soul, Bugatti has the money. But there's a third player who has something neither of them does, a vision so strange, so stubborn, that it might actually win this whole game. Koenigsegg, the Swedish madman. In 1994, a 22-year-old Swedish kid named Christian von Koenigsegg told everyone he was going to build the fastest car in the world. Everyone laughed. Today, his company is worth $1 billion. Christian von Koenigsegg was born in 1,972 inches, Stockholm, Sweden. As a child, he had no connection to the automotive world. His family wasn't rich, he didn't go to engineering school, he didn't work at any car company. But he had a dream. After watching a stop-motion film called The Pinchcliffe Grand Prix as a young boy, Christian became obsessed with the idea of building his own perfect sports car. Not driving one, building one.
My name is Christian von Koenigsegg. For half of my life, I've been on the quest to be a leader in the hypercar industry.
Most kids forget those dreams. Christian didn't. By age 22, he had founded his own company in his hometown of Olofström, Sweden. He named it Koenigsegg, and he set out to do something almost no one in modern history had successfully done: start a brand new hypercar brand from absolute zero. The early years were brutal. He had no money, no engineers, no factory, no customers. He was building parts in a small workshop, learning everything by trial and error. Multiple times, the company almost went bankrupt. In 2003, just as the first Koenigsegg CC8S was ready for production, the factory burned to the ground. Years of work, prototypes, designs, all destroyed in a single fire. Christian didn't quit. He rebuilt. And eventually, he found a new home for his company, a former Swedish Air Force base in the small town of Ängelholm. To this day, every single Koenigsegg in the world is built inside an old fighter jet hangar. The tarmac outside is used for high-speed testing. In 2017, the Koenigsegg Agera RS shocked the world by hitting an average top speed of 277 miles per hour, breaking the official world record for fastest production car. They beat Bugatti at their own game using a much smaller team and a fraction of the budget. Today, in 2026, Koenigsegg builds only 56 cars per year. Each one sells for between $2.8 million and $4 million. Their revenue grew over 100% in a single year. They recently sold just 6% of the company for $58 million, giving Koenigsegg a billion-dollar valuation. Their current lineup is one of the most impressive in the entire automotive world. The Jesko, with up to 1,600 horsepower. The Jesko Absolute, designed to break 300 miles per hour. The CC 850, a modern recreation of the original CC 8S with a manual gearbox. And the brand new Sad Spear, a $3.8 million track monster with 1,603 horsepower, named after a champion racehorse. And coming next, the most ambitious Koenigsegg ever, the Gemera, the world's first four-seater hypercar with 2,300 horsepower. A car that can carry an entire family at over 200 miles per hour. But here's the part that makes Koenigsegg dangerous to its competitors. Christian von Koenigsegg is not just an entrepreneur, he is an inventor. While Bugatti is being forced electric by regulations and Pagani is being killed by emissions laws, Christian invented something both companies completely missed. It's called the Tiny Friendly Giant Engine, or TFG for short. It's a three-cylinder engine, yes, only 3 cylinders, that produces 600 horsepower from a tiny block weighing less than your average laptop. And here's the magic: it can run on multiple fuels, including pure ethanol, including methanol, including alcohol. This means a Koenigsegg can run on fuel that is technically carbon neutral. It produces almost no harmful emissions. It bypasses every European environmental regulation. And it makes more horsepower than most electric motors, while weighing far less. The world calls this technology impossible. Koenigsegg calls it Tuesday. And Christian himself has publicly refused to build a fully electric car. His exact words in a recent interview, quote, "Electric cars are like robots, cold, soulless. This is more like an animal. You want the throbbing, the pumping, the heat, the sounds, all of those aspects that just make it come alive." It's a bold statement. While every other car manufacturer is racing to go electric, Christian von Koenigsegg is doing the exact opposite.
All our cars are kind of roadsters. You can take off this roof and put it in the front of the car, which is very unique.
He's doubling down on combustion, but smarter, cleaner, more advanced combustion, and the market is rewarding him for it. Koenigsegg is sold out for years in advance. Demand for their cars outpaces supply by 10 to 1. Wealthy buyers are putting down million-dollar deposits just to get on the waiting list. So there it is, 3 brands, 3 philosophies. The corporate giant trying to survive a transition, the Italian artist refusing to change, and the Swedish madman who invented his own future. By 2030, only one of them will be truly thriving. And the answer is going to surprise you: head-to-head comparison. Before we reveal the winner, let's compare these 3 brands side by side across the most important categories. Heritage. Bugatti wins this one easily. Over 100 years of history, multiple Le Mans victories, royal patronage, and unmatched cultural prestige. Pagani is only 33 years old. Koenigsegg, only 30. In terms of pure heritage, Bugatti has no competition. Technology. Koenigsegg dominates this category. They build their own engines, their own transmissions, their own chassis components. They've invented technologies that even Ferrari and Porsche use under license. Bugatti is now riding on Rimac's electric expertise. Pagani relies on Mercedes-AMG for engines and refuses to innovate beyond their original formula. Future readiness. This is where it gets interesting. Bugatti is forcing themselves into the electric era gambling that buyers will accept it. Pagani is refusing to change at all, risking total irrelevance. Koenigsegg has invented a third-path alternative fuels that are cleaner than gasoline, but more emotional than electric. Financial health. Koenigsegg is on fire. 100% year-over-year revenue growth, a billion-dollar valuation, first profitable year ever in 2024. Bugatti, while owned by Rimac, is funded but unproven in the new structure. Pagani is privately held, profitable, but small and conservative. Founder vision. Bugatti has lost its original vision. Ettore Bugatti died in 1947, and the brand has been passed between corporations ever since. Pagani still has Horacio at the helm at 71 years old. Koenigsegg has Christian von Koenigsegg, 53 years old, more energetic and innovative than ever. And finally, exclusivity. All three brands produce extremely limited cars. But Koenigsegg's 56 cars per year, combined with their billion-dollar valuation, gives them the perfect balance of scarcity and growth. They are not too small to die and not too big to lose their soul. The winner of 2030. After analyzing every factor, heritage, technology, financial health, vision, regulation, readiness, and customer demand, the answer is clear. The winner is not the one with the most money, it's not the one with the longest history. The winner is Koenigsegg. Here's why. First, Koenigsegg's small size is actually its biggest advantage. While Bugatti has to navigate Volkswagen's bureaucracy and Rimac's corporate strategy, Christian von Koenigsegg can change direction in a single board meeting. While Pagani is locked into AMG engine supply contracts, Koenigsegg builds everything in-house. Total independence. Second, their alcohol-fueled technology is a game-changer. By 2030, when the European Union enforces strict combustion bans, Koenigsegg will be one of the only manufacturers in the world able to keep building emotional, screaming, high-performance cars that comply with the law. They've already solved the problem that Bugatti and Pagani are still struggling with. Third, Christian von Koenigsegg himself. He is 53 years old.
Christian, let's take us around and show us what is powering this vehicle.
It's the world's most powerful homologated production engine.
He is more energetic than ever. He is still personally involved in every car the company builds. He is not retiring, he is not selling, he is doubling down. Fourth, the demand. There are currently only 56 Koenigseggs being produced per year, and the waiting list is over 5 years long. The brand could easily double or triple production and still be sold out. That kind of demand is something every business in the world dreams of. So what happens to the others? Bugatti will survive. They have Volkswagen money behind them. They have Rimac's technology, but they will lose their soul. The Bugatti of 2035 will be an electric Grand Tourer. Fast, luxurious, comfortable. But it won't be a Bugatti the way the Veyron and Chiron were Bugattis. The legacy will fade. Pagani will become a museum brand. Beautiful, handcrafted, worshipped by collectors, but increasingly irrelevant to the actual automotive world. They will continue making 50 cars a year for the next decade, but at some point, regulations will catch up to them, and they will either compromise their vision or stop production entirely. Koenigsegg will dominate the next decade of true hypercars. They will be the brand that other manufacturers study. They will be the standard against which every new hypercar is measured. And in 2035, when most car companies are selling identical electric SUVs, Koenigsegg will still be building screaming, alcohol-powered, handcrafted machines that make grown men cry the first time they hear them start up. That's the future, and it's coming faster than most people realize. So there you have it. 3 legendary brands, 3 completely different philosophies, and 1 clear winner for the next decade. If you enjoyed this breakdown, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and drop a comment telling me which brand you would buy if money was no object. Bugatti, Pagani, or Koenigsegg? Let me know. And if you think I got this completely wrong, even better, tell me why in the comments. I read every single one. Now, here's what's coming next. In our upcoming video, we are diving deep into one of the most shocking stories in the entire hypercar world. A $22 million Koenigsegg 1-to-1 has gone missing. A former Formula One driver is at the center of the scandal. Interpol has launched an international investigation, and the trail leads to Russia, the Wagner Group, and a blackmail plot worthy of a Hollywood thriller. You don't want to miss that one. It's one of the wildest true stories we've ever covered. Until then, keep dreaming big, stay curious, and stay tuned to Stars of America. This is your host, signing off.